make sure I shared with you these 3 cups. They're all 7.4 ounces. They're small. I thought it would be fun to do 3 different cups, all the same weight of clay. But there is something that is the same about them. It was fun. It's actually more difficult to center and throw a small piece of clay. Who knew? I wanted to quickly share this with you. I got these glazes, PA30, PA60. They're the ash glazes, the cone 5/6 ash glazes that you can get from Amico. And I'm so excited. You know why? Because all this glaze cost me $6 because they're $1 a piece. Yep, $1 a piece. So hopefully I'm going to use these on some of the cups coming up. They're not supposed to be used on not safe for food, or that come in contact with food, but I'm going to try to get the ones that I know no one will be drinking out of and use those as kind of test cups. Why not? It'll be fun. See, it's wobbling to the center. How funny. It's a little bit different working with smaller pieces. I was firing the bisqueware. Obviously, as any of you know, you can always get more in a bisque fire kiln than you can in a glaze fire. So what I've decided to do, since I have 2 bisque firing, bisque loads that have already been fired, I need to come up with a plan to get as many glazed at one time as I can. So what I've done is, this is Chino, and I've sorted these out. I'm going to be glazing out of number order, just so I can use the same glaze on more cups than having to go back and reopen and remix. I just think it sounds more efficient that way. So, these are the cups I have to glaze. These 3 small cups, I decided to just mark them and be done. There's one, and thumb off the bottoms. One of them I have to trim, but I'm going to thumb off it. Well, I can't thumb off it. Guess I got to trim it. All I'm trying to do is flatten the bottom. I didn't really want to have to trim this one. that I'm here, might as well do it. Okay, 236, 237. This one I didn't want to have to trim either. It's not flat, so I have to. Works great. This is my first time using it, actually. It's just a credit card with little scuff chops taken out of it. That's not how I'm leaving it, but that's just how I'm putting it on there right now. These pots are really drying quickly now. They were not this wet when I first started sitting down here. So I was going to just put my chop mark in there, but I found this little there. There. Now they look different, but they look the same, so. Found this little there. There. Now they look different, but they look the same, so. Okay, I'm going to share each cup with you. 135. I made one of my usual, I'm starting to have a usual form. I like the shape of these little cups when I make them like that, with the little, it's almost like a little skirt or something on the bottom. I like that a lot, but it's so tiny, isn't it tiny? And it's going to keep shrinking, which is exciting. I wonder how small it's going to get. 136, nice and small, same little emblem on the front, and 137. Also small. So, alright, I'm going to have some more cups for you tomorrow. I have them ready to go, and you will see them then. Oh, I hope you liked my pre-glaze video. I have quite a few cups that I wanted to get glazed, so let's just get that show on the road and start clearing some shelves and seeing what creativity I can come up with